civilization, land of wine-dark sea and rosy-fingered dawn, a world center of Christian orthodoxy, and home to the monks of Mount Athos.
NBC News, in association with the Standing Conference of Orthodox Bishops, presents the Monks of Mount Athos, an exclusive report on the life of a monastic community in the Aegean Sea. The program will be narrated by Father Alexander Karloutsas of the Greek Orthodox Archdiocese of America.
For more than 10 centuries, the monastic community of Mount Athos has ruled a rocky peninsula jutting into the seas of northern Greece. It has withstood the tides of history and the tides of the Aegean, eternally stormy along the entire 40-mile northern shore, constantly serene along the sands of the south, a duality significant to orthodoxy itself. There's a road between the two shores, cutting across the neck of the peninsula near the mainland and dividing the religious enclave from the outside world. No woman is permitted to cross it. Since Mount Athos is dedicated to Mother Mary, all other women are barred. These are traditions guarded for 1,000 years. But one tradition, more secular, has now been broken. A team of Greek and American journalists has been permitted, for the first time, to visit Mount Athos. The small fishing village of Erissos is the gateway to the northern shoreline of Mount Athos. Vacationers crowd the beaches of this fishing community. During the summer, they watch as each day a boat leaves the tiny dock at Erissos, bound for the tip of the peninsula, with visitors and supplies for the monastic community. The trip takes 7 hours. There is only one approach to the monastery of Espigmenou, one of the 20 monasteries which make up the community of Mount Athos. It is from the ocean, and since the water is often rough, boats are not able to dock in the open harbor every day. A gem-encrusted jewel box containing the holy girdle of Mother Mary, a Byzantine treasure which is among the most precious possessions of the Vatopedi Monastery, the second largest on Mount Athos. Vatopedi contrasts with the rugged simplicity of the other monasteries of Athos. It is comparatively wealthy. The income from sales of lumber and icons enables it to boast its own electric generator. The generator provides electricity for 3 hours every night. Stavronikita is among the smallest and poorest of the monasteries. It is also the youngest, a mere 4½ centuries old. It houses only 12 monks. The oldest monastery on Athos is Lavra, founded by Byzantine Emperor Phocas in 963 AD. This is his crown, and with it a gospel in his handwriting. A copy of St. Paul's epistle to the Galatians dates back to the 6th century. It is the oldest document on Mount Athos. Lavra means a place of multitudes, and at one time the Lavra monastery housed 1,000 monks. Now there are 47. On the northeast coast of the peninsula is Iviron, one of the 8 monasteries of Athos which were founded on an ideorhythmic basis. Each monastery is either ideorhythmic, providing options for private enterprise, or synobitic, meaning completely communal, in which labor, prayer, meals, and housing are all shared in common. In ideorhythmic monasteries like Vatopedi or this one, Iviron, workers can be hired from outside and paid a wage. Monks also are paid a meager wage for their work and are allowed to earn money elsewhere if they wish. Prayer can be either private or communal. Meals are taken in private. A shipment of seafood arrives for a 3-day festival at Iviron. Fish, octopus, squid, and watermelon in the hundreds of kilos. Fathers Kalinikos and Damianos supervise. The Iviron Monastery was founded in 980 AD by Bishop Klimis of Jerusalem, on the site where, it is believed, a ship carrying Mother Mary to Cyprus in the year 52 AD was forced to shore by a storm. Athos was then inhabited by pagan tribes, but was so beautiful that she asked her son to give it to her as a heavenly gift. He did so, and in that moment the ground shook and the pagan statues were destroyed. Ever since, the monks consider Athos to be the garden of the Virgin Mary and honor Yvidon as the place where she first landed. The preparation of a memorial cake for the festival. The cake, called coliba, is made from whole wheat, nuts, and raisins. After the wheat is sifted, it will be washed, then boiled until it is soft and fluffy. After straining and drying, nuts and raisins are added. The mixture is placed on a shallow tray and covered with a thin layer of baked flour and topped with a layer of fine sugar. Father Nifon is a skilled coliva decorator. He uses colored sugar to literally paint the image of the Blessed Virgin. Another ancient tradition on Mount Athos, the exchange of delegations between Yvidon and Lavra for their festivals. It dates back to the Byzantine emperors who founded these two monasteries. They were related and wished to establish and maintain an especially close bond between the two communities. Yvidon's abbot and elders welcomed the Lavra group and give to its leader a cross and abbot's staff, making him the honorary abbot for the 3-day celebration.